the whole video. Hello, hello, and good evening. Yes, I know it has been a while since I come on live. It's been a while since I come on live, I know, but I just want to welcome everyone that is coming on for this evening's chat. I just want to welcome everyone that's coming on for this evening's chat. So I'm going to hang around a little bit and see who pops in and who stays. It's been a while. It's been a while. It's been a while. It's been a while, and I am here. I am not feeling well, but I just decided to come on and chit chat with you a little bit of what I've been going through, and just chat a little bit since it's been a while. And as you come in, I really, 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 I must say before I start, I really appreciate where you guys have taken me. I really appreciate your support. I appreciate it so, so much because I know people are busy. And to take time out to watch a YouTube channel, I appreciate it. And I need your likes. please, guys, please, 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 please continue to like in the channel. Continue to like in the episodes and the vlogs that are being dropped, because it supports my growth, and the growth has been tremendous, and I appreciate it so, so much. The growth has been tremendous, and I appreciate it so much. So I'm going to hang in there and see who drops in. I'm gonna hang in there and see who drops in while I share out. Gonna hang in there and see who drops in. I'm gonna just wait around for my peeps. Just gonna wait around. Just gonna wait around for you guys that are coming in. Hi guys, it's been a while since I'm on. Join me on YouTube right now, right now, right now, right now. Come on, come here, come closer. Did you hear me? I'm on YouTube right now. Home Care Queen TV. Did you hear me? I said, join me. Didn't your parents teach you how to obey the elders? Look at the hair. Join me on YouTube right now. Let's chat. We're going to have a chat tonight. Come on over. Hi guys, this is your queen, and I'm here to share some tips with you. Hello, hello. Are you guys here yet? Are you guys here yet? Hello, 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 hello. It's been a while. It's been a while. It's been a while since I'm on, and I just decided to pop in today. I just decided to pop in today. Come on in. Let me know when you're in. Let me know when you're in, guys. Show me that you're here. Let me know when you're in. Show me that you're here. Let me know that you're here. I'm here, guys. I'm here, guys. Come chat with me. Let me know that you're here. So I decided to come on to talk about my weekend. I had a really, really difficult weekend. I was sick, and I think I have, you know, that dragon. I had fever from 102.6 to 104.8. It subsided today after taking a lot of over the counters, flooding myself with fluids, resting, everything hurt. I mean, my body ached so much. I had pain in places I didn't know existed. That's how bad I hurt. And I tell you, it dawned on me because I live alone, and when I'm up and about and everything is going right, I'm fine. But getting sick when you live alone, it's the worst. It's the absolute worst. Getting sick when you live alone is the absolute worst. And I tell you, I had every emotions there was. I had every emotions there was because you can't move. I mean, I hurt so bad, the bed was uncomfortable. I hurt so bad, the bed was uncomfortable. Every part, every muscle ached in my body this weekend. Everything hurt. I got to the place where I started feeling sick on Friday. But I'd done a lot of housework. So I told myself, I'm just tired. I told myself, I'm just tired. So I didn't think much of it. But as the night went by, about 2 o'clock in the morning, I tried to move, and it felt like a tow truck was sitting on top of me. It felt like a tow truck was sitting on top of me. I could not move. My back hurt. My legs hurt. I mean, my head hurt. My shoulders hurt. Everything hurt. Everything hurt. And I'm like, what is this? So I don't know how much of you have watched my shorts. I put up a short showing my Mercapotent. And I'm telling you, I got up, I was able to drag myself. Because, as a West Indian, there is this one thing that I kept in my house, that I keep in my house. There's this one thing I keep in my house because I don't know where I got it from, because I know it wasn't my mama, and I know it wasn't my daddy, and I also know it wasn't anybody that I raised with. But this particular mixture is 3 ingredients, and they said it heals and cures everything. And I was so desperate for relief. I got up and I was able to drag myself. I found my bottle because I always have a stash. When I go home, I always bring one back. So I know I had one. And I mixed them together, those 3 ingredients, I mix, and it's on my channel and my shorts, and I mixed them together. That thing knocked me out. I woke up and it was 10 o'clock. Your Saturday, my Sabbath morning. And I felt so good. I felt so good that I got some relief. I got some relief from this awful, awful. I mean, you talk about pain. I had that monster twice already. So I know what it feels like. I know the symptoms. The first time I was actually at death's door when I have it, but after getting all the recommended treatments that was recommended, I felt better. I got it again, but it wasn't as bad. But this weekend, I might sound a little nasal to you because I am so nasal. Because apart from the pains and the ache, and my face swelled up so bad, my eyes could hardly open. I mean, it was agony. And living alone and not having someone to call for help, it's the worst. It's the absolute worst. At one point, I was like, no, I cannot continue living my life like this. It's not like I can go to Walmart and buy a companion or go to the other stores and buy a baby. But it just had me thinking, yes, I'm 63, but I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet, I always tell myself. I'm still functioning, high functioning. I'm still doing well. But living alone and sick, those two don't work together. They don't. Because everybody's busy. So you call and you call and you call and you call and you call, but everybody's busy. Everybody's busy. And I tell you, it really had me in my feelings. It really, really had me in my... It had me thinking, how much longer am I going to live alone? And what are the steps that I need to take to have that type of support? And what does that support look like? What does that support look like? What does the support look like when you live alone and you're sick? You know, I've heard many times, oh, get a dog. A dog could not help me this weekend. A dog could not help me this weekend. When I told you, when I woke up this morning and the fever was down, I was so happy because I ran up to 104.8, and at one point I said maybe I should drive myself to the emergency room. And then a nurse friend of mine called me and I told her I was feeling, and she gave me some stuff, you know, and I had them all in the house. So that helped. And she really picked up, and I don't know what. I've not known this individual long, but let me tell you something. This is the second time that I hit a dark place and she just popped out of nowhere. And I so appreciate her, and I hope she knows that. And she just stayed and encouraged me and told me, because let me tell you, there are things that just brings you back to places that you're trying to deal with. And this one was close. I started thinking, what if? If he was here, things would have been better. And it just pushed me in a place. So the question is, what do we do when we live alone? How do we navigate? How do we navigate living alone? You can't plan for sickness. It just happened. Because Thursday, I was fine. Wednesday, I was fine. As I said, Friday all day, I was fine. In the evening is when I started to feel sick. I started to feel sick in the evening, but I did a massive cleanup. I did a massive cleaning. So I thought that was the reason why I was feeling sick, was I overdid it. You know, I tend to make excuses for things. Say, oh, I overdid it, I'll be fine. But let me tell you something. I understand now. I understand now why companionship, I've always known it. Companionship is important. And it's not that you need the person for when you get sick. It's just having somebody there, period. Yes, and I know that there are those that will say God is with you. I know that. But he also says that he didn't make us to be alone. So how do we deal with these things? How do we deal with it? And I'm feeling better today. I'm feeling better today, and I'm so happy because I tell you the truth. If I had to continue feeling the way I felt this weekend, I don't know what I would do. When I tell you, I felt sick. My chest hurt so bad. I couldn't breathe because my nose was stuffy. My face was swollen. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't breathe. Don't talk about it. I wanted nothing to eat. Even now, I have not gotten my taste. Everything tastes like, I don't know, cement, silver. Everything tastes like silver. And that's why I know I had that big dragon. Because I had it before. But I didn't lose my taste. I had it twice. I didn't lose my taste. I didn't lose my taste. But everything tastes like cement or silver. And even drinking water, it was so hard, but I just had to keep drinking water. I just had to keep drinking water and just keep the negative thoughts from coming in. I just had to keep the negative thoughts from coming in because, you know, being alone and being so sick, the negativities, oh my God, it's like they had a party. I don't know who to call because nobody's close enough, and the ones that are close are busy. The ones that are close are busy. It was really, really, and this is not the first time I've gotten ill at home by myself. No, this is not, because all the other times I had this dragon, I was by myself. I was by myself. But I think what made the difference this time is that I don't even know what makes it worse this time. My friend did eventually come over, wasn't feeling well, but still came over, brought some Claritin and some more liquids for me, you know. But I tell you, it was no joke. It was no joke. It was no joke. And in 2023, where it seems as if people are more busier than ever, it seems as if people are more busier than ever lately, where it's hard to get people to run to your assistance when you're sick. It's really, really hard. I tell you, it was an experience that shook me. It was an experience that shook me. I'm trying to get my camera so my face don't look like I'm not looking at you guys, because I'm staring straight in the camera and I don't know why my face is all over the place. It was a difficult weekend, to say the least. It was a difficult weekend. I love my Sundays. I love to cook, and I couldn't even do that. Today I tried to cook, and the food still had no taste. It's still sitting on the stove, and it was a delicious meal. I'm going to post it on the channel. It was a delicious meal. I tasted it, but I just don't have the appetite. I just don't have the appetite. So you're sick and you live alone. Help is so far. I didn't want to call the ambulance. I really didn't, because I didn't want the excitement, and I didn't want them coming in the house, because when they come in, I had an experience with calling the ambulance once. They come in like bulldozer. They just walk through everything and they just dismantle everything. So I didn't want to call the ambulance. I really didn't want to call the ambulance. So I just told myself, you're going to ride this one out. I told myself, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for stopping in. I told myself, hello, Rich, how are you? Back at you, beautiful lady. Yeah, so I have been sick, Rich Venice. I have been so sick. I haven't been on for a while. I've been so, so sick. I had that big monster again. This is my third time having it. This time felt like the first time. The first time was severe. I think it wasn't as bad because I have all the recommendations that are put out there by the health department. I did adhere to them, but I was so sick. I know I'm feeling so much better today. I'm feeling so much better today. But in actuality, I had no idea that you could get this monster so many times with such severe symptoms. Because, I mean, I had fever, as I said before. I had fever from 101 all the way to 102, 104.8. I had to work on myself. I was weak, but I just had to push myself through, because not having anyone at home, Rich, made it so hard. Rich, where's Bro Shaka? I haven't seen him in a while. Have you seen him? Rich, notify everybody that I'm on. I really miss you guys. Notify them that I'm on. And I tell you, the weakness. And as I said before you got on, my mouth tastes like cement, even now. Even now. Yes, I did, Rich. And I know you're into your natural stuff. I actually decided that going and I had this nurse friend that called, and from telling her my symptoms, she's an excellent nurse, years. And after telling her my symptoms, thank you, Rich, thank you. After telling her my symptoms, she decided that, going to the emergency room, they might give you some IV, they might give you some fluid, make you rest. But she says, let's hang out for a little while. And I tried all my natural remedies, all my concoction and my Jamaican portions, lots of tea. I had lots and lots of liquid. I think that's what helped me the most, just trying to keep myself hydrated. And I always keep electrolyte in my house, because, as you know, I'm a diabetic. So I always have preventative stuff. So I drank my electrolyte, I drank my fluids. Sprite made me feel so much better. My friend who was able to come over for a few hours brought Sprite, and it settled my stomach. The Claritin put me to sleep. Steaming, I wanted to steam, but girlfriend, I couldn't even hold up my head. My face was so swollen. My face was so swollen. I couldn't even hold myself up to get a steam because I knew the steam would help. But I had nasal wash because I keep all these things in my house. Because again, I live alone. So I try to have stuff in my house that I could care for myself. If somebody comes over, I could just guide them to where it is. So I was able to flush my nose. It said not to flush often, but I flushed this nose so much because I was so stuffy. I was so stuffy that breathing, I was mouth breathing. And then I had my Prevento, so I was able to take that. I think I took so much. It's a good thing I didn't take prescription medication because I think I would have OD'd this weekend. Pardon me. See, I still, pardon me, I still have some residue. I'm not, I'm not totally over it. I'm not totally over it, but I tell you, if I had continued to feel the way I felt today, I would have gone to the hospital. I would have gone to the hospital because I couldn't even sleep in my bed, guys. When I laid in the bed, it was like my muscles were just ringing. I had to throw a comforter on the floor and laying on the hard surface. Laying on the hard surface was what helped me because I could not. I pressed down on the bed and it's like my joints are just exploding. I had this thing, this is my third time, and every symptom is different. Every one of them is different. Every one of them is different. And when night came, oh my sugar. I don't know if it's because I know I'm alone, but I just got worse. And as I told you, one of the things that I had to work hard on, and thanks to my girlfriend that called, and she just called and checked up on me because I didn't go to church. So she just called. She hasn't been in church. Yes, thank God it's true. Without him, life is too hard. And my girlfriend just called and check up on me because she didn't see me in church. And then when I told her what was happening, she was able to support me and guide me, and my headspace was not right. I'm telling you guys. I was going in a place, you know, I don't feel lonely because guess what lonely does? Lonely makes you make wrong decision. Lonely makes you do things that's not good for you. Lonely makes you do things that are not good for you. Why is it that this camera is so lean? Lonely makes you do things that are not good for you. So I try not to get lonely. I always tell people I get lonesome, but lonely is that space where you feel that you have nobody and you can't do this. And I'm telling you, I was heading there. I was heading there. I was heading into lonely. And when I felt it, because it's a place that I felt it when my son died for the first 6 months. And it is a place that I told myself I never want to go back. So I know what it feels like. And I told myself I never want to go back there. And I was heading there. And if this individual didn't call me, and she was able to snap me out of it, and then my other girlfriend called from work, and she's like, "You're so far from me." Sometimes I don't know what to do because you're so far and I'm at work. But I tell you, if I didn't have those three people, one checking on me physically, two calling, I was heading into that lonely place. I was heading into that lonely place. And as someone that lives alone, if you don't work on it, if you don't work on it, it can get lonely. And this is why I keep myself so engaged in volunteer work, in humanitarian work, going to church, doing everything I can to help somebody's life better, so I'm not focusing on myself. So because I developed that type of plan around my life, when I'm healthy, I can cope. But feeling as sick as I was this weekend, it was terrible. It was terrible. Yes. Yes, Rich. Yes. Yes. And let me tell you, a lot of times people bash churches, and I don't know how much of you saw on the news yesterday this poor young child. I think she was 8, if I'm not mistaken. She's allegedly 8 years old. And the funeral was yesterday, and it came across my screen, so I tapped into it and I started to watch it. And it was at one of my churches, because the Seventh-day Adventist Church is internationally world renowned. And when I hear people drag my church to the ground and drag God to the ground, and then professing that they're led by the Holy Spirit, it really does something to my spirit. And while I was watching it, I said to myself, if it wasn't for God, where would I be? And even though the allegations that were made against my church, Angela Lois, it's been a while in my house, Angela. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Thank you, Angela. I miss you guys on my platform. I must say, you all have been busy, and I know we have to share. Yes, yes. I know we have to share, so I do understand. And I have not been on for a while. I've not been on for a while because I've been doing vlogs a lot. But this weekend was really, really, really trying. So I decided to come on, talk to you guys, because even though we don't know each other, you guys have been so supportive. So I decided to come on and chat with you all and let you know. I know I don't know what to do about that, Angela, about my notifications. I've tried everything. I sent it out on TikTok. I sent it out on Facebook. I don't know what to do. I'm going to keep trying. I don't know what to do. So, Angela, I was just sharing how sick I was this weekend because I got the great monster. And this is my third time getting it. And this time, was bad. This time was bad. I know, sweetheart. I know. But I'm just glad you found me now. I'm just glad. And reach out to the others, Bro Shaka and the others. Let them know I'm on because I'd love to see everybody on my. I'd love to see you guys in your palace. Okay, this is your palace. And the queen is here. And I'd love to see you guys here. So share out for me to all those who you guys can contact. Share out for me. So as I was saying, when people say, thank you, Angela, yes, he has. When people bash people that share their faith or share their belief in God, it really startles and stumped me to the bone because I'm like, okay, so if you don't believe, it's okay. But I've always said I would rather join the hypocrite in church than the hypocrite outside because there's a chance that a change will take place. There's a chance that a change will take place. And I said that because, as I said, yesterday there was a funeral in Jamaica of a precious 8-year-old who should have never lost her life like that. She should have never lost her life like that. And the way I saw the behavior at the funeral, and I must say, I listened to her last night on Partner Draw TV, and when I can understand her pain. I can understand her pain. I really, after listening to her last night, I lost a child. There's no greater pain in this world. There's nothing worse that can happen to another human being than losing a child. So after listening to her last night, I understood why she became so overwhelmed. And what I would encourage, and I'm not trying to tell my pastors or leaders what to do, but as a member of the Seventh day Adventist Church, I did not like what I heard. I did not like what I heard. And if these allegations are true, we have some work to do. Because no one should come in our churches and feel that way. And the allegations are just that. I wasn't there. But I said all that to say this. When you live alone, when you live alone and life hits you, I'm sorry, but my God works. My God reigns. You're never going to see me come in here and Bible toot and preach because that's not who I am. I'm not one of these persons that can just rip scriptures. I was never like that. Sometimes I had to run to the Bible. Sometimes I have to Google to remember the verse. And yes, I know. The Bible says in the last days we have to retain them. But Jesus, I'm asking you to strengthen the brain. I'm asking the Lord to strengthen the brain and rebuild the memory because that has always been my issue. I'm one of these learners that I learn physically. I'm not if I had to go to school now, virally, I fail every class. I'm one of these learners that have to sit there and watch you and listen to you. And I read the Bible and I read it and I read it and I read it all my life. But there comes a time when I have to seek help to find the Bible scriptures. So I would never come on here and preach, but what I would say and what I will say, my God reigns. My God is real. And when life hits you and you have nowhere to turn, and you get that one person that reminds you that, hey, he's still God. Hey, you'll get through this. It helps. It helps a lot. It helps a lot. It helps a lot. So I'm so happy for those of you that found me, because I miss you. I can't say it enough. I miss you guys, and I'm so sorry you're not getting my notifications. I don't know what to do about it, but I think, as Angela says, other people are having other people are having some notification issues. I have to go back in and make sure that I am doing everything to get you guys notified, because I want to see you guys when I come on. I want to see you guys when I come on, and not seeing you guys, it has been troubling for me, because I remember when I started, you guys were on. When I started, you guys were on, and I've wondered what happened. And then when you guys see me on other platforms, when you guys see me on other platforms, when you guys see me on other platforms, you recognize me and you welcome me. So I know it's not personal. I know it's not personal, but I don't know what's going on. But what I can ask you guys to do, when you come on, just notify everyone that you can. Just notify everyone that you can that I'm on. I am also at this juncture, looking for an admin that will be able to I'm looking for an admin that will be able to send it out there when I'm on. I'm seeking an admin. I see a lot of you on here that follows me. You are admin in so many pages already. I have a few of you that I really, really, really wanted to use, but I don't know if it's a conflict of interest. I don't know. So, if there's someone that would like to be my admin, I would welcome the thought of having you. So let me know. Let me know, because I'm looking for support in the channel. I'm looking for support in the channel. So if you are available, or if you're willing to do that, I'll be honored to bring you on. I'll be honored to bring you on. I'm looking for support on the channel. So I know a lot of you, as I said, have supportive roles on other channel. But if it's not a conflict of interest, and if you guys don't see it as an issue, I won't. So you could let me know if you want to be one of my admin. I have a lot of you that I see that I could really use your support. But I would love you to say to me that you would like to be one of my admin, because I would appreciate it so, so much. I need a monitor for the channel. So let me know if you're interested. Let me know if you're interested in being one of my monitors. Okay, guys? And for all those who are listening who have not identified that you're on, thank you for coming on. And please, 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 like up the channel for me, please. Like up the channel for me, please. I appreciate it. Like up the channel for me, please. Those likes are important. The subscriptions are important. And I could have not gotten where I am without you guys. So continue to spread the love. Continue to spread the love, because you're doing a wonderful job of spreading the love. Continues to spread the love. And again, if there's anyone on that would like to be one of my monitors, I think that's the term they use. I'm still getting used to it. Please, please, please let me know. I'm seeking support for the channel now when I'm on. So please let me know. There are a few of you who I want to designate, but I think, as I said before, it's only fair that I give you the chance to volunteer. And if you don't want to make it public, well, it has to be public because you're gonna come on. But just let me know in the chat. Rich Venice, Angela Lewis, Sharon Walters is another good. I'm gonna not call name because there's so much of you guys that really support me. So let me stop calling names. But if you guys would like to be one of my monitors on the chat, please let me know. Please let me know. Okay, very, very important to have your support in the chat, especially for people who are not getting my notifications, that you could notify them for me. Please do that for me. All right, please do that for me. Okay. Okay, I'm so honored. And this is the reason why I put it out there, Rich, because I want people to work it on their schedule. I want people to work it. Rich monitors how I don't even know how to do that. Is there something I have to do on my end, Rich? Because I'd love for you to be one of my monitors. And congratulations on starting your new class. Congratulations on starting your new class. Education is, beside a relationship with God, education is one of the best. So, congratulations on starting your new class. I will pray for your success, and I will pray that God give you the ability to retain what you have learned, and when the time comes, that you will have a successful career. Okay, so thank you so much. So I'm going to try to figure out how to get that monitor thing going. I don't know how to do it yet, so I'm going to try to figure it out. I guess I would have to figure it out and put your name in. So I appreciate you volunteering for that, and I look forward to having you monitor this channel. Thank you, Rich. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to having you monitoring this channel for me. And I hope I need, and I don't think I need more than two. I don't think I need more than two because having a lot of monitors, to me, the numbers are not important, is the effectiveness of it. Is the effectiveness of it and how you support the channel to grow with likes. Sorry. How you having a lot of monitors is not important to me. I rather quantity over quality. Sorry, I rather quality over I rather quality over quantity. So if I have two persons who, thank you, if I have two persons who can monitor the channel, okay. If I have two persons that can monitor the channel and help the channel to grow in likes and subscription, and I'm hoping down the road, very, very soon, because I've thought about this, anyone that does my monitoring, to, to give you, every so often to give you, every so often to give you. And I'm also planning, I don't know how I'm going to work this because there's so many people all over that watches this from so many countries and continents, and I don't know how to do this, but I'm coming up with a gift. Angela. So, Angela, I'm looking for monitors. I know you're a monitor for several channels, and as I said, I am putting it out there for folk to volunteer who has the time and who doesn't see it as a conflict of interest working across channels. So I'm looking for volunteer monitors. Rich got you. I thought about her too, but I wanted to give her the choice. Angela, you have been nominated. Angela, you have been nominated to be one of my monitors, and I don't think I need more than two right now. Um, what I would request is that you guys, what I would request is that, you guys know the rules of a channel is to assist in growing the channels in likes and subscription, and I will, and I've thought about it, be given a stipend because your time is valuable. I will let you know when I am ready to do that, and then get your information and how to get it to you. I'm also planning, and as I started to say before these two have me laughing, I just love when they're on. Sharon Walters, guys. Have you all seen Sharon Walters and Bro Shaka and Winsome H and Mom Face? I don't see them. I see them on their platform, but I don't see them in the palace. Tell them. The queen wants them. Tell them, get over here. Get over here. So the other thing I'm planning to do is a giveaway. Because I'm heading into 6 months. And I'm telling you, this channel has grown. And as you guys can see, oh, Uranus is on. Okay, I did not know. Okay, I did not know because I know those are big players. So I tried to come on a slot that I thought would be free. I know he's a big player. I admire him so, so much. And Donna for all the support she has given to everyone, but especially for him. Just admire her work so much. Oh, he's buying bed for his apartment. Okay, so he has a new apartment. Oh, wow. That is awesome. That is awesome having your own apartment in a new country, not knowing much of anyone except the Planetarian's aunties. That is awesome. I saw his report card. I was truly impressed. Truly, truly impressed with that, what he's doing. Truly, truly impressed. And, we just have to support each other because, YouTube is big. There's space out there for all of us. My content is not someone else's content. Someone else's content is not mine. That is so nice. I know, to be able to walk to school instead of juggling the buses, the exercise he'll get from walking to school will help him to relax and de stress. So proud of that young man. So, so proud of you, Rain. So, so proud. So, so. I just love you guys. You guys are so funny in the chat. So, so, so proud of that young man, and Donna for everything that she has done to help people. I've been a humanitarian all my life. I never came on social media. I think I first came on social media 2016 when I was doing up to 250 people I was feeding on Sundays. And I came on Facebook with it because I didn't know much about YouTube then. So I came on Facebook with it, and then I bumped into Donna on on a channel that was cooking. I bumped into her on a channel that was she was cooking, and I started to watch her cooking because I'm told that I'm a very, very, very good cook. So I'm always willing to learn from someone. So I started following her on that cooking show that she used to do. It wasn't a, yes. And then she cooked at home. And then I remember the first pudding she sold. So I've been following her for a while. I've been a silent follower for a while. Now I'm not silent anymore. I'm on there now. Yeah, I thought that you couldn't live off campus. I guess everywhere is different because I know in my state it's alleged that you can't live on off campus the first year. And even the college that my daughter went through, even the college that my daughter went to, as expensive as it was, we had to keep her on campus. We had to keep her in the dorm. They would not allow her to live off campus for the first year. So I guess everywhere is different, but I'm just happy for him. I'm happy for him. And he is going to be the major, major star in Donna's Crown. I think he's going to make her so proud. I think he's going to make, thank you guys, thank you, thank you, thank you for the likes. I appreciate it. I think he's going to make Donna so proud. I can't wait for the moment when she goes to that graduation. I hope I'm around to watch it. When I say around, I hope I'm not too busy because I'm really praying for the success of this young man. Yes, we all are. Yes, it is so true. It is so so true. I don't think there's anyone that is not happy for this young man. I don't think there's anyone that's not and not wishing him well. And all that positiveness that is going to him, you can see it. When I watch his video, that smile never goes away. That smile never goes away off that young man's face. So I wish him all the best and I will continue to support him. What you are gonna who you roll ready to roll out on, Angela? Who you rolling out on? Rich Venice, Angela rolling. Bless girl Shawnees. Welcome, 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 welcome. It's been a while. Aloha. It's been a while, bless girl. So happy to see you. So happy to see you. So happy to see you in the palace. Welcome to the palace, bless girl. Your chair is available. Rich Vernice and Angela Lewis. Please don't push her off her chair, you know. You two ladies, don't push bless girl off her chair. Keep her on, keep the chair close so she can sit beside you guys and behave. Keep the Yes, we all are so proud of him. Bless girl Shanish, could you invite someone on? I know they will hide your chair. So I'm telling them not to hide your chair, bless girl, to let you sit in the palace. Because they have not been behaving. They have not been behaving at all. I've been watching them. Those two girls. Bless girl, you were nominated. Before you came on, I was talking about I need an admin and I need monitors. So far, I have my 2 monitors and I need an admin. And you have been nominated, bless girl. You have been nominated to be one of my admin for my page. So I would like to know now, are you accepting or declining? Bless girl Shanice, will you accept our proposal to have you to be the admin? Oh girl, you gonna make me cry. Now listen, you can't mess up the kingdom now by having tears flowing all over the place. You can't mess up the kingdom by having me cry. Oh, bless girl, I so appreciate that. I took long to come out and ask for this assistant because I wanted to get to know you all first. She's a sweetheart. Okay. I wanted to get to know you all first, and I've been across the platforms and I've been watching people's behavior, and I'm telling you, you ladies, admirable behaviors, because you know people can go crazy on these platforms. So I didn't just want to name anybody. I wanted to name people that can align themselves with my kingdom. Because in this kingdom, things are done differently. Things are done classy, decent, and in order. So I thank you. So, blessed girl, you know how it works. So, you will set me up properly because I have no idea what I'm doing. It's but the grace of God why I got this far. It's the grace of God and His wonderful, wonderful favor on my life. 333 subscriptions. I am so grateful. I don't take anything that happened on my channel for granted. It's hard work, especially when you don't know what you're doing. So to have somebody who knows how it works and will communicate. Yes, she accepted. Come on, guys, let's clap her. Let's clap her. She accepted. Let's clap her. She accepted. And all in favor? All in favor of Blessed Girl being the admin for this channel? All in favor, send up your hearts. Send up your hearts. Let me see the support. Yes, Rich Venice has volunteered to be a monitor. She has volunteered to be a monitor because she's going to be busy this semester. So she has volunteered to be a monitor. Yes, 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 yes. Send them up. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it, guys. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys. So we can take this channel where it needs to go. And Blessed Girl Shanice, as I shared earlier and before you came on, I intend moving forward. I intend moving forward to give a stipend. I don't have a date when I'll start, but I'll surely let you all know. No, Blessed Girl Shanice, you're an admin. You're denying the admin to a monitor, a moderator, which is the same thing, isn't it? Moderator, administrator, the same thing. Moderator, admin, the same thing. They're interchangeable. Yes. If there's, I don't know how to do the wrench. How do I do that? How do I do the wrench? So, how do I do the wrench, guys? Angela too, yes. So, Blessed Girl Shanice, you are a moderator, and Angela and Rich Venice for the, yes, you like that? Okay. So I have you three, and I am honored that you'll be that. I got it, guys. Thanks for teaching. Oh my God, there it is. It showed up. It's mine because what has happened, I'm using my phone while using the computer, so that's what caused that, and it's the same channel, so it's mine. Don't leave, guys. I got it. There go Blessed Girl Shanice. Yes, who else I need to go to now? Angela. So just click on it and it worked. Okay. Yeah. So here it is. It worked. It worked. So I've got you guys on. So you know, I know you guys are monitored for different pages, different channels, but let me just say that I would implore you guys to keep the standard of my channel at its optimum. No, Angela Lou's gonna kill them. So far, she's gonna kill them with blocking. But so far in the last 6 months, I've not had, I think I've had one disruptive behavior, and I left it. You're welcome, sweetheart. I left it because, it wasn't, not all criticisms are bad criticism. And let me say this, guys. If people come on, and I want you guys to really, really listen to me, my moderators. I really want you to listen to me. If people come on, they have a right, not if, when people come on, they have a right to voice their opinion, whether we believe it or not. Yours is not there? Yours is there, Rich Venice. Yours is there. Yeah, you're the first one I did. So they have a right to voice their opinion. They don't necessarily have to agree with everything I say, because I am a person that challenges statement. But when they become disrespectful is when we're not going to tolerate it. But if they're coming on and voicing their opinion, let them talk. I am not one of these persons who think that people doesn't have a right to speak. They have a right to speak. Okay, bless girl. People have a right to voice their opinion. And even if we do not agree with it, I don't want you to block them just because they voice their opinion. The other thing that I would like for you all not to encourage is arguing in the channel. They do it once or twice, let it go. Ignore them. But when it's getting derogatory, then do your job. So everyone manage their channel the way they deem, and this is how I want to manage mine. Not because a person says something negative. Yes, that is something I would not play with. They have to be respectful to the moderators and to the channel owner. I will not play with that. But what I don't want is a passive mentality or a cultism to be cultivated on this channel. That because I say something, even if I'm wrong, you're going to support it. No. I need to know when I'm wrong, respectfully. I need to know when I'm wrong. And that's why I have you guys. If I say something mean, just let me know. One other question, bless girl. How do we communicate offline? How do I notify you guys that I'm on? Especially bless girl. How do I notify you that I'm on? To get you to come on and get you to bring the Pallisers in. Yes, Rich Venice. And let me tell you something. My pet peeve is disrespectful behavior. I don't take it from nobody. I don't take it from nobody. I don't take disrespect from nobody. And no one is coming on this channel and disrespect anybody. Okay, Rich. No one is coming on this channel and disrespect anyone. Likewise, you are representing my channel. You're representing my channel. You are representing my channel. So therefore, when you're on other platforms I expect the same way you treat me in the palace is the same way you're going to behave on other platforms. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna work on that, and maybe Blessed Girl can help me to figure out how to get the notification on. I know I put it on Facebook, but I don't know. A matter of fact, Rich, Angela, you all can go on, send me a friend request on Facebook. Send me a friend request, and anyone who wants to connect with me on Facebook. I tend to don't want my Facebook page to, but you know what? Go ahead, go ahead. Anyone that wants to connect with me on Facebook, go ahead and send me a friend request. My Facebook name is Muriel Prayed Up Melville. My Facebook name is Muriel Prayed Up. Oh, you don't have Facebook? Okay, no problem then. No problem. A lot of people don't bother with it. Yeah. But I have to figure out how to get the Kingdomers to come in when I'm on. I don't know what is the issue. Right now I heard that it's because Uranus is on, and I know he draws the crowd. So I understand. Bro Shaka, if someone could notify Bro Shaka for me. He was another one I wanted to make a monitor. My Facebook name is Muriel. Let me put it in the chat. So here's my Facebook name. I just put it in the chat. So maybe when I send a notification over there that you guys, if you on Facebook, you'll get it through Facebook. Okay. So Bro Chaka is a shy guy. But I tell you, he's always supported me so well. And if he's on a channel and he sees me, he's always asking people to support my channel. And when he did it first, I was so humbled. So that's why I thought of him. But I think we have enough now. And whether he's a monitor or not, moderator or not, you got me? Great. So send me a friend request when I get over there. When I get over there, I will accept it. Okay. He will support. Yeah, he will support. So I don't have to. He will support. So that's where the channel is. And I'm looking forward to working with you, my wonderful queens. And let's grow this channel to where it needs to be. Now, I'm planning a giveaway, but this is going to be so hard. I'm planning a giveaway. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Your page is private, so how am I going to get you rich? Because if your page is private, can I still accept? If your page is private, are you going to open it up for me to accept? So, guys, I want to do a giveaway, but I don't know how I'm going to do this. I have no idea how I'm going to do this. So, you guys have to help me figure this out. I want to give away. Okay. All right, bless girl. So, bless girl, if you are on Facebook, you could send me a friend request. Oh my goodness, Patty Slacky Sec. I haven't seen you in a while. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. Haven't seen you in a while. So honored to have you here. Okay, sweetheart. So. Thank you, blessed girl. So happy to have you here, Patty Slack. Patty Slack Sec. Help me there, tongue tied. So happy to have you. So, bless girl Shanice, I was wondering how can we communicate off of the channel, but if you're on Facebook, we can do we can do instant messages if you are on Facebook. So tell me how to do it. The other thing I was talking about, bless girl, I want to do a giveaway. It's Patella. Okay, Patella. Thank you. Okay. Welcome, welcome. I've seen you before. Welcome into the palace. So happy to have you. So happy to have you. So, bless girl Shanice, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I want to do a giveaway of a designer pocketbook as a thank you for everyone that supports the channel, and there will be a twist to it. So help me here, bless girl and Rich Venice and Angela Lewis. I want to give away a designer pocketbook to the folk that has been on the channel from I started. There will be a twist to it because I'll be asking questions, and anyone that answers the questions without missing one, and all it will be 5 questions or probably 6, and anyone that answers the 5 of them correctly will get the pocketbook. How do I go about doing this? Seeing that I have people watching from all over. So, bless girl, Angela, Rich, share your thoughts with me. How do I go about doing the giveaway on the channel? Because I want to do a thank you. So tell me, bless girl, how do I go about the giveaway on the channel? As I said, they have to work for it, so I'm going to ask questions. I'm going to ask questions, and the person that answers all the questions correctly, maybe it's about 5 questions, probably 6, and then there'll be another twist. They have to get 5 persons to subscribe, and these persons cannot unsubscribe. So tell me, girls, guys, everyone on, tell me what you think. Tell me what you think about that. I need your feedback. Are you hearing me? Let me know if you heard what I said. Let me know if you heard what I said about the giveaway. Okay, Rich, thanks for your input as always. Thanks for your input. Now the thing is, wherever they live, the postage. I would have to figure out the postage. I know it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. It's going to, but I'm so appreciative of the support I've gotten so far that I really want to do something meaningful. I'm trying to figure it out, blessed girl. I'm trying to figure it out. How am I going to do this? I've been really mulling over the idea for a few months now, but I don't know how I'm going to do it. Go ahead with your question. Go ahead with your question, blessed girl. Charge a shipping fee. I thought about that. That's all they have to do. Once I find out what country, island they're from, once I once I find out what country or island they're from, let them sell me, and I look it up and I show proof that this is the shipping. I let them sell it to me. And once I receive the Zelle, then I send the item out. I thought about that. And all they have to do is put in the Zelle for shipping, for shipping costs. And it would just be a one-time fee. You know, it's not, someone might say you're giving away a gift and you're charging. No. The gift is expensive. Because when Oprah and all, yes, I thought about it. When Oprah and all of them give away cars, the price is right, and all of that, you have to pay the taxes. So when you're getting a luxury gift, you always have to pay something to receive it. Yes, Rich Venice was saying to let everyone know that they have to pay the postage where they live to get the gift. So tell me if you guys think this is a good idea. Let me know if this is a good idea. Because I've thought about it. I've picked the pocketbook already. And if it's a male winner, if he has a mother or a sister, a girlfriend or wife, you can give it to them. So I've picked out the pocketbook, and it's very expensive. It's a Coach. Yeah, for the shipping. I was thinking the shipping. And if it's someone here in Arizona, shipping it is not going to be expensive. So I will cover the Arizona shipping. What I can't cover is the international shipping because I don't know where people are. But I will put it out there that on with the giveaway, you may or may not have to pay shipping costs. What do you guys say? Should I put it like that? Because if it's not too expensive, I could pay for the shipping. And there's another thing too for people that lives in the island. Don't you have to clear it or something like that? This one is gonna be hard. Now that I think about it, I didn't even think about that. Thank you, blessed girl. Yeah, they would have to pay, and they're not. But what if I buy it as a gift? I send it as a gift. Okay, so all those folks that are in Jamaica and other countries that you have to clear things through the post office, educate me. If you get a gift and the article has on it gift, do you still have to pay the duty on it or the taxes or whatever they charge? Let me know in the chat. I need to know because then I have to change from, I didn't want to do phone cards and all that. I really didn't want to do that because I don't have phone cards here. I don't have phone cards here, so I didn't want to do that. So guys, yes, expensive. Yeah, Bless Girl, now you see why I need you. Thank you, Rich, for nominating Bless Girl and Angela. Now you see why I need you all. Because now you have me thinking. The gift might be too expensive to ship. Okay, okay, I will take, Paletta, I will take your suggestion. Okay, I didn't, but the subscriber, yes, if the not too expensive, they may not pay for charges. Okay, I'm not Richard Angela, but Patty, I appreciate your input. So I appreciate your input. I just called those names because they're the monitors for the channel. The 5 subscriber part is going to be hard. The reason why I added that piece is because the gift is expensive. That's why I added that piece. So maybe I put it to likes. Get 5 people to like the channel. Or maybe I take that out, Patty. Maybe I take that out. And on the night of the giveaway, then you guys just push the likes for me. Okay, so Patty, that I like that idea. Yes, tell her, bless girl. Patella, we're all family here. So we're trying to figure out this giveaway. So apparently this gift will create too much expense for the person receive it in other countries. So therefore, I have to should I do money? Should I do money, guys? Like say 100 US. Should I do that? Okay, bless girl. But I think we have enough for now. We'll see how it goes and I'll add as we go. I'll add as we go. I love Patella's support. I don't want her to not come in the kingdom and not give her. She's very humble. Okay. I want you to participate, Patella. I want you to participate when you come on. I also would like you to expand the palace by inviting your friends over to subscribe, like, and share. So welcome again. Don't do money. I know. I don't like the idea either. Yeah, I don't like that idea either, guys. The money thing. I don't like it. I want to give something, and that's why I selected this pocketbook. You know, but the price of it is going to create problems with shipping and clearance. Say, for instance, somebody in Jamaica or Africa or wherever, Barbados, because, oh, the list is long. The support is overwhelming. I just appreciate the support. Yes, I think they would have to pay for the delivery too. So, because I don't want to put it out there, I don't want to show the pocketbook yet. I don't want to show the pocketbook yet, or maybe I might advertise it. I might advertise it on Facebook, advertise it on this channel that there is. I might share it on Facebook that we're going to have a giveaway. I might share it a couple of weeks leading up to the giveaway. But now we have to scratch a pocketbook. What do you guys say? I'm a pocketbook and shoe lover, so that's why I chose pocketbook. I'm such a pocketbook and shoe lover, so that's why I chose a pocketbook. So everyone is saying no money, and we are stuck. We are stuck at, will the cost of clearing the pocketbook for countries that has to declare the price, will that be an issue? And it seems as if it will, even if it's a gift. I thought because it's a gift. Okay, okay. Five subscribers for the night of the giveaway. Okay, All right. That's why I need your input. That's why we're here. Five. Okay, that's what I think too. Because I'm such a pocketbook lover. I mean, I love nice pocketbooks. If it's not, I have two, but I'm not giving a first and second prize. It's a first prize only. I have a Michael Kors and I have a Coach. All these are authentic pocketbooks. Oh, what you're saying, I believe they can ask family. Oh, you're saying you don't think asking for 5 subscription is too much. Oh, I got it now. I don't think so either. I mean, look at it. We're gonna have fun when we do it. We're gonna have fun when we do it. The pocketbooks, the pocketbook is expensive. You know, I have two. I have a Michael Kors. Well, two that I chose. And let me say this: the pocketbooks that I'm giving away, one I wore it once in 4 years. And yes, Coach and Michael Kors, the authentic ones, they don't go out. I have them in the original case and everything. And I have Coach, that one I want to give away. I think that one is less than a year old also. Because as I said, I'm a pocketbook fanatic, so I have quite a few. So that's why I thought about giving something directly from the Queen would be, and you guys tell me about it. Giving something directly from the Queen. Yes, I wore it about once or twice, but it's brand new, but it's coming directly from the Queen. Okay. Yes, thank you, Angela. So what we have to do now, we have to think about how we're going to do it. So guys, all my moderators, I want you all to come up with ideas of how we're going to do it. Yes, okay, thank you. So I gotta make a video. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I guess Bless Girl will help me with that. I'll contact her. I'm gonna make a video and put it on Facebook, put it on YouTube before the time comes. I don't know if I'm gonna show. Oh, I'll show the two pocketbooks, but the surprise will be they will not know which one they will get until the day of the giveaway. What do you all think about that? So I'll advertise the two pocketbooks, but they will not know until the night of the giveaway. I'll say, this is the pocketbook that we're giving away. What do you all think about that? What do you all think about that? Not announcing it, advertise both, but not announcing which one will be the gift. You're not hearing me? Announcing it, advertise both, but not announcing which one will be the gift. Are you hearing me now? You're not hearing me? Are you hearing me now? Okay. Oh my goodness! Bro Shaka! My bro Shaka! Blessed love, sweetheart! Blessed love! You're hearing? Okay. So, guys, fill in bro Shaka. Blessed love, bro Shaka. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for coming on. And bro Shaka got a wrench. Okay. I'm honored. Thanks for coming on, bro Shaka. I was just saying here that I hope you get the chance to come on because I have appreciated your support. Oh, you just did. Go ahead, my moderator. That's why you're here. Yang, yang, yang. Here's a crown for my moderator. You got your first crown. So, bro Shaka, I was just saying to everyone on how supportive you are to my kingdom, to my palace. And I was just letting them know that you're on a certain channel, and you reached out and asked for, for people to support me. And I was touched. And I want to say thank you. I know I said it in the chat that night, but I just want you to know from the palace how thankful I am for you doing that. Really, really appreciate you. Happy you're here. And listen, you are the husband. You are every one of us husband, Bro Shaka. Okay. You're everyone husband. So we're always glad to see you across the platform. You are such a supportive person across the platform. We appreciate you, Bro Shaka. So what we're here, I'm heading into my 5th or 6th month being on the channel. And what we're here discussing is I want to give a tangible gift from the Queen to my palacers. So, Bro Shaka, I was thinking of giving away a designer pocketbook. The challenge we're having is postage. And not only postage, because if the postage is not expensive, I could cover the postage. But the other challenge we're having is customs. People from countries like Barbados, Trinidad, Antigua, Jamaica, Africa, how much they would have to pay to clear a luxury gift. So that's where we're stumped. Trying to fit, everybody's saying, okay, love that. So I could show both pocketbook, the Michael Kors and the Coach, and ask the person to choose. Love that idea. Yes, from the Queen to the King, Bro Shaka. I love that idea, Rich. So I will put the two up, and then I'll ask them to choose. So we have that covered. We're definitely doing a pocketbook because everyone loves that idea. And as I said, it's my personal pocketbook. It's barely used. As I said before, it's a year. I think I've used it once. That's the Michael Kors. And the Coach, I think I've used it twice. But why I want to do this, it's coming from the Queen to the Pallisers. So I want something that I've touched and not just going into the store and buy it. Okay? So now we have to figure out. I'm going to go online and investigate giving a gift, a luxury gift in an international country, if it's taxable. Any one of you guys know that? Bro Shaka, I know you're a very smart guy across the board. Sending a gift to someone in another country, especially a West Indian country, is it taxable? Okay. Okay, so sometimes the bike show was here in Arizona, not Texas. Yeah, that's me, Bro Shaka. It's me. And you love that bike show. Yeah, that's me. I'm Home Care Queen. Yes, that's me. No, that bike show was in Arizona, here in Arizona. And yes, that's me. Yes, Bro Shaka, that's me. You know, tell your wife I love you to the moon and back. That's me, Bro Shaka. Yep, I'm Home Care Queen. Yep. Everything is taxable in Jamaica. I know, and it's so high. It's really stumping me. Because I don't know if I'm biased, but I think the winner is going to be from Jamaica. She's jealous bad? Tell her no, man. Tell her I'm the good. Tell her I'm the good matey. Tell her I'm the matey that admire from a distance. Tell her I'm the good matey. This matey is not a challenge. This matey admire from the distance. You're the only person I'll be a matey to, bro Shaka. No one else. Guys, I think someone from Jamaica is going to win this. I don't know why I think that. But it's the shipping and the clearance is a concern for Barbados, Jamaica, Trinidad, probably Africa too. I have a lot of following coming out of Lagos, coming out of Sudan. I have a lot of followers coming out. I hate the word followers. A lot of policers coming out of those countries. So we have to put on our thinking cap. How are we going to do this? Because everybody's saying they love the idea of the pocketbook. They love the idea that it's coming directly from me. So what are we going to do about the tax situation? What are we going to do about the tax situation? Bless girls. So you think I should put up a video on Facebook? Put one on YouTube, run it for a couple of weeks? Advertising? Oh, bless girl may be at work. So guys, okay, I'm going to throw it out to everybody on the platform. I know the taxes situation in Jamaica is like ridiculous. So I don't know how we're going to get around this. I don't know how we're going to get around this. And of all the years going to Jamaica, this year I'm not going to Jamaica. Otherwise, I would get the person's address. And I'm always on the North Coast. I would meet them and I would give it to them. Or I would send it to them Knoxford. You know, or I would send it to them Knoxford. But guys, come on, you gotta help me. How are we gonna make this work? Because everybody's saying no money, pocketbook. Everybody's saying no money, pocketbook, and I didn't want money either. I wanted something meaningful. Not that money is not meaningful, but I just wanted something from the palace, directly coming from the palace and the queen. So how are we gonna do this? Got to figure out how are we going to do this. I don't. But even if I have a link in Jamaica, which I have cousins there, I would have to still ship it to them. I would have to still ship it to them. Okay, I must look into that. I would have to still ship it to them for them to ship it to the person. There are other countries too, you know, that are on this platform. And I'm concerned about, you know, like Trinidad, Tobago, Barbados, Guyana. I'm concerned about taxes. I don't want to start to advertise it yet until we figure out how it's going to get to them. So we might have a solution in Jamaica, send it to a family member and give the family member the address if there's somebody out of Jamaica, and have the family member ship it to the person. Okay, so we solve Jamaica. How are we going to solve the other islands? How are we going to solve the other islands? If the person is from New York, no issue. Sending something to New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Texas is easy. So we solve the Jamaica. If someone wins out of Jamaica, I will get the item to a family member and have the family member mail the item to the person or send it on Knoxford to the person. So we solved the Jamaica issue. The other countries now is the problem. The other countries is the problem. The other countries is the problem because there will be 5 questions. Yes, I'm going to check it out first. I'm gonna check because I thought about it. I picked out the pocketbook months ago. I picked out the pocketbooks because, and said, okay, these two, they're very. I love my pocketbooks, guys. The only person I love more than my pocketbook is Jesus. So it was some work picking out these pocketbooks because I have to say bye to my babies when the time comes. I have to have a ceremony for these babies when the time comes. So this is not something easy to do, and this is the reason why I chose something personal, because they said when you make a sacrifice, it truly is a sacrifice when you have to detach. Yes, I have to have a private sermon. Yes, I got to bid my babies goodbye. I got to bid my babies goodbye. I love them. I might even have to take a drink of shams. I'm a pocketbook and shoe fanatic. So it's so meaningful to me. It's so meaningful to me giving this gift because it's truly a sacrifice. And I got to have my private ceremony with my babies before I let them go or her go. So, yes, bro, Shaka. The difference between me and her, the difference between me and Donna can shop. I'm not that bad. I used to be in my 30s. That's why I have so much. I used to be in my 30s and 40s. But since I headed into 50 and realized that the money in the bank looks prettier than the pocketbook, I stopped. So I am not a big shopper. I look like it when I dress, but I'm really not. If someone is not interested in the pocketbook, can they still play? And if they win, give it to someone? Sure. I mean, once a gift is given to you, you can do whatever you want to do with it. I'd love for you to keep it. But in the case of a husband and wife, or a guy calling in, and he has to give it to his sister, Lindsay Charles. Lindsay Charles, the bell in the palace is going off for Lindsay. Thank you, sweetheart, for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for coming in, Lindsay. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in. My peeps are coming in. They are rolling in. Thank you for my moderators who are bringing them in. I appreciate you. Lindsay, it's always good to see you. You have been here with me from day one. All of you guys that are on here started with me from the first day. From the first day I started this channel. All of you that are on right now. Those that are watching, that are not in chat, and those are in chat have been with me. And I appreciate you. And Lindsay, here's what we're talking about. Beside the fact that I thought I was going to die this weekend, bro, Shaka, I forgot to tell you. I thought I was going to die this weekend. I had that monster. This is my 3rd time having it. Today is the best I felt. And if you hear me, I'm still a little nasal. I'm still souling in all these places. But I'm doing so much better. I ran between 102 and 104.8 fever all weekend. The fever broke today, and I am so grateful. So, and then we're talking about Lindsay. I want to do, I think it's that big sea monster. That's what I think. Well, a nurse that called me, and she's very, very, very experienced with my symptoms. And I was 100% sure that's what it was too, because I hurt in places that I didn't know I had. There are places that are between me and Jesus that showed up in that pain. There are places that hurt that I didn't know pain could come from there. So I know that was that green monster showed up again. But I'm feeling better today. I'm still a little achy. And why I know it was that green hair monster, see? My mouth tastes like cement every time I try to eat. And all the other times I had different symptoms. And what I notice is that with me, the 3 times are 3 different symptoms, and all the symptoms are severe. So I'm feeling much, 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 much better today. And I had planned. Bro Shaka, that's between me and God. I told you. I hurt in places that I didn't know could feel pain. Only me and God knew about it. I can't tell you my secret. I can't tell you my secret. That's how. Bro Shaka, listen, this thing was so bad. I had to sleep on the floor. I couldn't even sleep in the bed. I couldn't even sleep in the bed. The bed was so uncomfortable. Sleeping on the hard floor, which I love to sleep on the floor. I do it a lot. Just stretch my back out. I love to do that. The bed was so uncomfortable, Bro Shaka. I had to sleep on the floor. I have not slept in my bed all weekend. So that's why I'm telling you. It hurt in places that only me and God's supposed to know about. So back to what I was saying about the giveaway. Because we have to come with a good plan for this giveaway. So everyone was saying, I have a Michael Kors. And yes, I feel much better. Lots of over-the-counter medication. And Bro Shaka, I don't know if you're from Jamaica, but you know that Jamaica miracle drink? Those 3 items together? The lemon, the honey, and Mr. J? Girlfriend had to do it. Girlfriend had to take that miracle drink. And I think that's why I'm feeling better. I had it twice. The first night I had it, knocked me out. I slept like a baby. And then I had it again last night. It's knocked me out again. Woke up this morning, I'm still swollen. And I'm still nasal. The chest is still tight. But I spoke to my doctor today. She also think that the symptoms are, they're what they are. So she encouraged me to continue drinking lots and lots and lots of fluids and vitamin C and all that good stuff. So I'm better now. So the giveaway, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I don't assume anything. I don't assume anything, bro. I rather ask questions than assume. So I'm so sorry, my dread. So sorry. But you know, Mr. Nephew helped. He really brought his nephews on board, boy. Yes, God is good, you know. I didn't want to take any antibiotic this time. The first time, doctor gave me a lot of antibiotic. And they gave me Tylenol and morphine. I didn't want to go that route again. So I decided to go natural, and it has helped. It has helped. So back to the giveaway. It will be 2 pocketbooks to choose one, a Michael Kors and a Coach. The problem we're having, which I have to continue to research, I know if there's a winner in Jamaica, I possibly could ship it to a family and have them send it to the person. But the other countries, I don't know what I'm going to do. Yes. At times it is. There are times when it takes long to work, but there are times when there's some that works right away, and this one worked. And I did a lot of ginger tea, a lot of mint tea, I took a lot of. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, I didn't know Broshaka come from yard. I'm so sorry. I think I've just committed the island sin. How could I not figure out Broshaka is from yard? But he knows I love him. He knows I love him. So we'll be all right. Mwah! We'll be all right. So we have to figure out, guys. We have to figure out, how am I going to do this gifting? How am I going to do it? I have to knock my head on some walls and figure it out. I want to do it within the next couple of weeks, or next in a week, because I want to run the ad and then, bring it up to that. But here's the thing. I have to make sure it can be delivered. Yes, I'm going to do some more research. I didn't do the research on it. I had such a hard time even thinking about departing with my babies. That piece just completely hit my head. Because as I tell you, I'm in mourning. Just a thought of giving one of them away. I'm in mourning. And that's why, again, I'll say, if your giving is not sacrificial, then it's not given. It's not given. Sacrificial giving is very rewarding. You remember the woman with the little mite? Everybody was just giving and giving and giving, and she came up with a little pence. Sacrificial giving. I believe in sacrificial giving. So everyone is gonna do their research for me, and if there's anyone on from another country, Jamaica, Trinidad, Tobago, Guyana, Africa, just reach out to me on Facebook or reach out to me somewhere in the chat and let me know what are the rules and regulation for your country, because I can't look up all these countries that follow me. It's a lot. So I looked at the list the other day, and I just had to give God praise for favor. I know, Bro Jagger, but I still love them. Yeah, I'm going to give them to a good home. Well, it's one, he or her, to a good home, and know that they'll be taken care of and they'll be worn with pride. The widow's mite. Lindsay, that story, and the prostitute at the well is my favorite Bible. And Job is my favorite Bible story. Those are my favorite Bible story. Because a lot of people think the real story of Lot's wife. Job 2, Lot's wife is another one that got me. I love women in the Bible. Love my men too, but women in the Bible. Lot's wife, a lot of people think that her turning back was to look at. Now I know you're from Jamaica, Bro Shaka. Now you're behaving like a Jamaican. You see you can get trouble? So, a lot of folk, and this is just my belief and my interpretation, and I ask the Holy Spirit for clearance with this. A lot of people thinking that Lot's wife looking back was looking at the material things that she's losing. But I believe, because I'm a woman and how nurturing we are, I think she was looking for a minute there. She took her eyes off the prize because of them kids she had behind her. Hi, Cuz. How are you? Thanks for coming on, Cuz. Thank you. Click that like button, Cuz. Click that like button. A lot of folk interpreted as she looked back allegedly for material things. But as I said, as a mother, I have a different perspective on it. She looked back because of them dumb, stubborn kids she had behind her. And the natural instinct of a mother kicked in and overrode the goal. That's my understanding of it. Because some of these kids, that's my understanding of that. A lot of people believe that, Bro Shaka. A lot of people believe that. Yes, Nurse Cara, guys, that's me familiar. Yes, Nurse Cara, me familiar. Thanks for your support always. Thanks for your support always, cuz a lot of people, Bro Shaka, and I'm not one, as I said before you came on into preaching, but I read the Bible with spiritual discernment. I pray for spiritual discernment. And I also look at the psychosocial issues with the story. And this is my interpretation. And I have prayed and asked God for clarity. Exactly. And Bro Shaka, after I read for myself and read for myself and studied for myself, and then because I am into psychology and it's been my life journey, I start to look at the psychosocial issues regarding her. Because she loved her husband and she obeyed her husband. So when he said, come, her natural instinct was to go with him. But I tell you, that mother instinct, and mothers are here, that mother instinct just pull her and she lost sight of the goal. And look back for those turnips. Okay, Bro Shaka. She looked back for those turnips. And in looking back, and also here's the other piece, and I'm not gonna start preaching here because I'm not a preacher, but we're talking about gifting and meaningful gifting. And it's not necessarily out of your abundance that you get the blessing, it's out of the sacrifice. God made the rain fall on the just and the unjust, so he's gonna bless you. But when you make sacrifice, that's favor. And a lot of people mix up favor and blessing. Blessing is the rain falling on everybody. Favor is when you showed up for a job and 100 other people show up. And they chose you and you walk out of there dumbfounded. That is favor. So her looking back, I don't think it was material things why she looked back. I think she was saying to those turnip, you better come. But the looking back was what she was asked not to do. Follow your husband. But because of these turnips that we give birth to, a heartstring is tied to them. Some people say navel string. That she looked back, and that was to her demise. So it's not material. And I know that theology has been going around for years. How many kids did she have? You know, I don't remember. And as I told you, I'm not one that can verbatim the Bible. But was it 6? 2? I don't remember. I'll look it up. I don't remember. But it's not the number, Bro Shaka. It's not the number that's the issue here. It's the fact that her emotional ties was with them. She wanted the best for them, and she know that the best was going with her husband. So she had hoped that they would come along. And for those of us who has children, you know, when they grow up, they're going to choose their own path. And there's nothing we can do about it. Now, y'all don't get me preaching, because I told y'all. Don't get me preaching. I got a sermon. Don't get me preaching. So, for me, back to the giving gifts, I always enjoy when I give sacrificially than out of my abundance because I know where the blessing flows. It's not in the abundance. Have you ever known people that give gift and says, I have 10 of these? That's not sacrificial giving. That's not sacrificial giving. And if you want to prove me, or prove the Lord, I should say, not me, give a sacrificial giving. And don't get don't get too tied up with words. I'm not talking about sowing into. I'm not from that ideology and that theology. Sowing into. I can sow into nothing. I'm a sinner. Only God can sow into something. I'm talking about giving off something that is meaningful to you. Lindsay, I have heard that theory, but looking from a mother's perspective, I think her looking back was more than material. And the more I read it, is the more that has resonated with me. I think her looking back was for those children. Because she was obedient to her husband, so she would have followed him. I don't think it was material. And as I said, this is my opinion. But I don't think it was only material. I really don't. I think she could have, have you ever heard some spouse says, I would live with you in a cardboard box? That type of love, that unconditional sexual agape love mix up into the person, you will follow them to hell and back. But because those kids were behind, I think that's why she looked back. I didn't think she lost faith. I really don't think she lost faith. I didn't think she lost faith in God or trust in her husband. I don't think so. I think it's the mental connection to those children that made her look back. Because she's looking back to say, come on, babies, come on, let's follow daddy. That's what I think. And that's just from my reading and researching and looking at things in different perspectives. That's what I think. It was a mistake, Bro Shaka. But she wouldn't have known that. She wouldn't have known that. She wouldn't have known it was a mistake. It's the same thing with Adam and Eve. God told him to look over his wife, keep her close to him. He took her eye off him. So she got the fruit, brought it to him, and they ate. So that's how I look at that. And I'm always learning and relearning. And I said I'm going to have a discussion with my pastor on this new theory that I came up with after reading it and reading it. I've heard so much sermon in it. Yes, Lindsay, I have heard that perspective for years, and I believe it, but I just have a different perspective on it. I've heard that it was the material things she didn't want to give up on the lifestyle, but we don't know that to be true. We don't know that to be true, that is the lifestyle. She didn't know what she was heading into. So she could have been fearful for the unknown, yes. She could have been fearful for the unknown without the children, yes. But that's just my perspective. But the original version that I've been taught all through my life, that she looked back for wealth, I hold on to that too. I just have another perspective on it. So I'm not saying that those who look at it as it's the wealth why she look back, that they're wrong. And I'm not saying that me looking at it from a psychosocial perspective that she was so attached to her children that she just wanted them to come along, not knowing what is ahead of her. So I'm not beating any perspective. I'm just saying this is my, yeah, read the story again. And I keep rereading it when I came up with this thought as a mother and how that must have felt for her. You know, that's my thought on it. That how that must have felt. The thought of leaving them behind was what propelled her to look back. The thought of leaving the children behind was I don't believe it was the material things alone. I don't believe it's the material things alone. But it's thought provoking. It's thought provoking, and one of the things about studying and learning is to always go back and read and research, and read and research. So that's my thought on that. I know, Lindsay, everything you're saying, it's true. I'm just saying that the Bible says we should not add or take away from his words. So I'm not adding, it's just an opinion. But everything you're saying, it dwindled down to a few, he and his family. But I'm saying, as a woman, if we look at it in this perspective of a mother and how that must have felt, that's what I'm saying. That's the piece that she should have what? What did you say, Bro Shaka? Bro Shaka? She should have put the kids them in front. That's just my opinion. It's not going against the Bible, or it's just, I'm just saying those are the scriptures in the Bible that are challenging and needs a lot of research tend to have my interest. And when I read them, I look at the spiritual perspective and I look at the psychosocial perspective of what could have happened to create this. So it's just just an opinion. It's not redoing the Bible. And remember, it was interpreted. Everybody, in every minister, every pastor interprets their understanding of scriptures. So that's it. The original, she looked back for wealth. I still have some agreement to it. Yeah. So we have not solved our problem. We have not solved this gift given, this appreciation. This appreciation token, we have not solved it. But I'm asking again, every one of you that are on, especially my moderators, to come up with some idea of how do we get this thing out of my city into your country and your city. So let's recap. So we said that asking for 5 subscribers as one of the challenge to win the token is not a lot. That night, a person must be able to invite 5 subscribers and they cannot unsubscribe. They have to keep their subscription going. Even if they don't want to watch the show, they don't necessarily have to put the notification on, but they have to keep the subscription going. They have to keep the subscription going. So we have come up with that. Enjoy your dinner. Patty, enjoy your dinner. Thanks for joining us. Looking forward to seeing you again. And also, um, try to think of ways that we can come up with, try to think of ways that we can come up with this gift giving. So true, Lindsay. So true. Thanks for coming on, Roshaka. Thanks, thanks, thanks. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. Happy sleep. 4 a.m. wake up. I remember those mornings. I'm so glad I don't have to do them anymore. Those were brutal. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for your support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, guys, I will come back on and we'll figure this thing out because it's going to be done. We'll figure this thing out because it's going to be done. It's one way or the other. We are going to do this giveaway. So we'll figure this thing out. Lindsay, you had Sunday, Monday, and you're still hungry? What, you had leftovers for Sunday and Monday? You had leftovers for Sunday and Monday? Rice and oh, that's what that's called? Oh Jesus, Bro Shaka gonna kill me. I had no idea. Girlfriends, you guys gotta pray for me. I had no idea that's what that's called. I love that. Rice and corned beef and cabbage. Corned beef here is like almost $7 a can. I don't buy it. Yes, I wasn't able to cook this weekend, but when I cook, I generally, because I'm alone, I live alone. When I cook, I generally cook for 2 or 3 days too, so I'm not in the kitchen a lot. Before the monster came out, I used to eat out every day because it was cheaper to eat out because $20 could get me a good meal, a salad, good meal, a salad and a drink, and I could always have something to take home. Can't do that no more. Can't do that no more. Can't do that anymore. So I don't eat out a lot anymore. It's just too expensive. So when I do, and I didn't cook this weekend, and I made some fried rice this evening, and I tasted it, and it still tastes like cement or metal, between the cement and metal. That's an awful taste. So I'm going to try and see if I could eat. I've been eating toast and drinking tea and juices and stuff like that until I feel better. Oh, you never cooked yesterday? Yeah, this thing about, and guys, this thing about you have to have rice and beans and brown stew chicken and the whole goat and the whole cow on Sundays. To me, whatever I want to eat on Sundays, what I'm going to eat. Some Sundays I just have a salad, and that's dinner. Because I love Jamaican food, but cooking Jamaican food is just too much work. It's too much work. Cooking Jamaican food is so much work. Do you all agree with me? Truly cooking Jamaican work, where you have the fresh peas, you have to soak it. then you cook it, then you have the coconut. My girlfriend, she kills me. My girlfriend still goes out and buy the coconut, grate that thing, and use the fresh coconut milk in her rice. That's just too much work for me. That's too much work for me. So I don't believe in that Sundays I eat what I want. Sundays I eat what I want. But I'm feeling better today, so I'm just grateful for that. I'm happy that I pushed through. I'm happy that I pushed through and came on so I could meet you guys and put my team together. And we will move forward with the gift giving or giving of a token. And I'll be in touch. So thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming on. Thank you for your support again. And I am going to touch base with Blessed Girl and see how. And Blessed Girl, is she still here? I need to know how to reach her and see how we can get this notification thing solved. Have to get this notification thing solved. Okay, guys? So thank you a lot. Thank you a lot. Are you kidding me? I'm on for 2 hours? I'm never on for 2 hours. But it was fun being with you all. Thank you for tuning in. Look forward to seeing you again. This is your queen.